Welcome, Trojans, to Estn. I'm Matthew, here with Jackson to review the year of sports in 2025.
While there were a ton of memorable sports moments, we've selected 4 that we think were huge.
I'll get us started in the world of soccer with PSG finally winning the Champions League for the very first time, beating Inter Milan 5-0.
Matt tells me this is as huge as our Super Bowl, right?
Yeah, this team has been trying to win this title for years, and they finally did it.
That's huge. For me, the least expected trade in basketball ever was a shocker. Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis and a first-round pick.
Yeah, it's like, what are the Mavericks doing? They just traded away their star player.
Yeah, he was like the face of their franchise pretty much.
Yeah. Now let's go to the golf world where Rory McIlroy finally gets his career Grand Slam. Only 6 players have ever done it. His major wins include 2011 U.S. Open, the 2012 and 2014 PGA Championships, and the 2014 Open Championship, and the 2025 Masters.
McIlroy came back and won the Masters in the final day, which made it even more historic. And finally, it wouldn't be top list of the year without this one. The Chiefs finally lost the Super Bowl.
The Eagles dominated the Chiefs 40-22 and snapped the Chiefs' Super Bowl win streak.
The Chiefs winning all the time was getting as old as Taylor Swift, their new boyfriend.
Yeah.
Glad to see someone else win it.
Yeah, for sure. Now let's talk about EMS sports highlights from 2025.
Yeah, the 8th grade football team had another amazing season this year, only losing 1 game, making them nearly undefeated over the last 2 years.
Yeah, that's great. And the 8th grade girls black volleyball team went totally undefeated this season. Great job, Trojans.
No matter the season or the sport, Trojan teams brought the effort and the wins. But the most exciting thing that happened in 2025, you might not even know about.
Yes, our very own principal, Mr. Johnson, had a family reunion on the basketball court.
The basketball matchup between Gaylord and Traverse City Central was more than just a conference game. It was a once-in-a-lifetime family reunion on the hardwood.
Cousins faced off as head coaches, a son suited up for his dad's team, and 3 brothers with over a century of officiating experience shared the court together.
To talk about what made that night so special, we're joined by Traverse City Central head coach, Mr. Johnson.
Welcome, Mr. Johnson. Thanks for coming to the show today.
Thanks for having me.
Tell us how your family got so involved in basketball.
To kind of rewind a little bit, my dad and his brothers that you see here in this image, were just athletes that just love to play a number of sports, basketball, baseball, and their love of basketball kind of grew as they turned into teenagers. And my dad continued to coach and be involved in that way, but all 3 brothers continued to officiate and be involved in the game of basketball in a number of different ways, which kind of got me into the gym and where I am today.
What was it like coaching against your cousin?
It was kind of surreal. My cousin and I grew up together playing a lot against each other. When I talk about just in the driveway, in the garage, in the basement, competing against each other, and then playing with each other as we went through high school. And so this was kind of a full circle moment for he and I to be able to kind of coach against each other, and groups that we have kind of molded in our own way to compete against each other. It was just really special, a lot of fun.
How meaningful was it when they named the court after your dad?
Yeah, really special, really special for my dad personally, who had and continues to be a part of the Gaylord community in a number of different ways, athletically, coaching golf, coaching basketball, officiating basketball for over 50 years.
Wow.
It was just really meaningful for them to recognize him in that way, to show kind of all the work that he's put into that and time and dedication.
Yeah, that's awesome. When you think about how rare that situation was, what stood out the most to you?
Yeah, I think that, you think of all the people that were involved in that and being able to kind of orchestrate getting them all together on the same page at the same time. To be able to get athletic directors, in a situation like this, the athletic directors to agree on, 3 brothers officiating a game that's against or between two relatives. It took just the stars aligning to everything kind of work out perfect for a night like that. And then on top of the game itself, them dedicating the court in my dad's name. I think that's just it took a lot, and just kind of shows the dedication that everybody put into that.
Thanks so much for joining us today and sharing this special event.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for sharing this cool story with us.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys.
And that's all for this episode of Estn. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.